Hi there. I'd like to talk to you about a guy named Steven Crowder. Now, he did a video a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, about how, there's missing um, ballot signatures in the AVCB board. Like in my, it's the absentee ballot boards, counting boards. And apparently, there's big fat zeros on them for signatures. But what he kind of didn't think about is, let me see, you have a voter roll and you have precincts. And the precincts have all the signatures. And when you come in to vote, your names, you write your name down, they look at your name you write down in front of them, and you look at the signature on file and go, oh, okay, you match up. Well, what would happen if you had absentee ballot signature, counting boards where they're going to count multiple precincts? Would they actually keep the names on file and say, oh, you match up with this or you don't match up with that? Yes, they would. But would they add them into the count of actual people? Or would they give the ballots, separate them and go, okay, these ballots belong to you, these ballots belong to your precinct, and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't think they'd have a listing of signatures because it would not be applicable. And so, once again, Steven Crowder, or once so far, he's proved that he's not very bright. And you also have him go, oh, well, there's a ballot dump where, Biden got all these ballots and Trump only got like a few, like it was like 99% one way and 1% the other way. And it was actually probably about 95% to 5%. But what you don't think about, or he didn't think about, is that there are some places where the whole block in the city can't stand Trump. He's not a very likable guy. All you have to do is watch CNN to prove that he's not a likable guy. They hate his guts. There goes a render of mine. So now I can add that small clip of him, Crowder, saying nonsense. And here it comes up. Okay?
And all of a sudden Detroit comes back. But do you notice something? 0 registered voters, NA, as far as percent of vote turnout. 0 registered voters, and by the way, these are much bigger than the precincts before. 2,500 votes, 1,900 votes, 2,100 votes. Some of these are up to like 3,000 votes, 3,400 votes, 3,300 votes, 2,100 votes, 2,300 votes, 2,900 votes, with 0 registered voters and the percent of voter turnout. This, by the way...
A side note to what Crowder was talking about. He claims that, there's all these absentee ballots coming out of thin air. Let's take a look at the election results. And you're probably not going to see my mouse, but here's the Democratic Party right here. The Democrats got Election Day, 123,000, absent voter counting board came up with 279. Now, wow, that's a big difference. I'll bet you that's not really normal for an election. Then with COVID, everybody mailing in. And the thing of it is like, okay, Biden versus Donald Trump. Now let's just pull the absent voter counting boards, and Biden got 426, and Trump got 131,000 votes. Now that's a big difference, big jump. But let's keep going down here, and United States Senator. Vote for one. Mm, Gary Peters, a Democrat, got 414,000 absentee ballots, and John James, the Republican, only got 130 absentee ballots. Now, here's a different one. Representative of Congress, 11th District, Wayne County precincts, vote for one. Here they got the Democrat got 71,000, the Republican 43,000, and it goes on and on with the big discrepancy. Every Democrat is winning by large margins here. A Representative Congress 14th District, a Brendan Lawrence, altogether 100,000 votes for her on just absentee, and only 12,000 for Vance Patrick. I mean, 84% to 12%. I mean, nowhere in here you see any Republican getting close to winning. I mean, it's just like a slam dunk. Representative State Legislature, 3rd District, vote for one. The Democrat, a 93% compared to the Republican with 4% of the vote. Oh, wow, 4%. Maybe if they go in 2 years or 4 years, whatever, that person will get 5% of the vote. Let's get real here. They got swamped. The Republicans, they are despised. And when he says, there's a big turnout, and all of a sudden, Donald Trump only got 4% of the vote. Well, he's despised in Michigan in certain places. Let's take a look at something else for a moment. Let's see. Chapter 8, absentee ballot on processing election day. Here's a summary of what's supposed to be done. The absentee voter, AV, and the county board's AVC, and they go through here, okay, and what they're supposed to do, blah blah blah. Okay, prohibition is to not disclose election results in any manner. Characterize how many ballots were being counted before 8 p.m. is guilty of a felony. Okay. Here's another one that I really find interesting. Cell phones. Challengers and poll watchers may not be in possession or have access to cell phones or any other communication devices on the AVCB during the question period. The enforcement of this policy is critical to the integrity of election policy. So basically, you can't have cell phones in there. Okay? And you know what? Cell phones is a great equalizer. When somebody's doing nonsense and you get them on tape or get them on your cell phone, which every cell phone is a camera now and video camera, a lot of this nonsense would stop. So why is this like this? Okay, why can't you just say, hey, you're not allowed to turn around and have a cell phone videotaping people voting or people or someone's ballot, but you can definitely videotape or record and turn around and, the people, the poll workers. We can record them all day long. As a poll worker, we can have a camera on the poll worker and camera on the poll on the election device that's taking the ballots. You can't focus on the ballot. You can focus on the machine. So you can stand there sideways and watch these people stuffing ballots. Okay? And then, if all the ballots are the same, you can turn around and say, wait a minute, you're breaking the law. Hey, let's see. I got you a camera breaking the law. So, yeah. But as far as Crowder goes, okay, don't listen to the guy. He's such a And let me do the last thing. You can't see me pushing into my face to the screen, but that's a little trick he does to intimidate people. You ever watch him talk to somebody he doesn't like? He'll bend his head in as they're talking and say nothing. So just be aware. Is there problems with the voting process? Probably. Will we ever know if Biden, the Democrats cheated? 40 years from now, when they're not worried about going to jail? Maybe. But then again, it's kind of hard to tell. And then again, if you turn around and look at all these videos on just the Dominion machines, okay, that are scanners and printers at the same time, that ain't good. You should have two separate machines, one for scanning, one for printing, and one for counting. Great. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. And I don't have a clue for my mom because I'm leaving her alone between now and Christmas. Then I got a basic class for her. Bye bye.